Hi guys, welcome to the video. It's Jay, Ginger Ninja, and yeah, I've just got some Kanto Cup action on the go. So starting in the 2900s just, I've got Alolan Raticate, Alolan Marowak, and the Shadow Hypno. Saw this theme on Twitter by Swampy Earth. I think he was like rank 2 on the leaderboard or something. I've been using ARAT for a couple of days and been making some decent headway. I did hit a bit of a block with my last team and I plummeted down into the 2600s. And to be fair, I was just like, whatever, fuck it, like legend or not, I'm just gonna have a bit of fun and start using a lot of Raticate. Made an Alolan Grimer as well. Another boss Pokemon, and then I saw this team and I was like, I'll give it a go, like see what happens. And yeah, I went on a bit of a sick run, so let's see where I end up. So yeah, obviously Alolan Raticate, you can use Bite or Quick Attack. Quick Attack is if you want to actually get to a move, Bite if you don't care. And to be fair, Bite can be fun in some situations, but I definitely got better results when I was using Quick Attack with Crunch and Hyper Fang. So you can have Hyper Beam, I believe, but yeah, I think Hyper Fang is the way to go. Then on my Shadow Hypno, I've gone Double Punch. I did consider Thunder Punch and Shadow Ball, but I kept it with the Ice Punch. And yeah, and then on AWAC, I've got the Fire Spin, the Shadow Bone, and Fire Blast. Yeah, because not many people seem to expect the Fire Blast because you've got Fire Spin. I actually think if I had Bone Club, it'd perform better, and I think in the team, like how it's supposed to be run is actually with Bone Club, and I think you're supposed to have Shadow Ball on your Hypno as well, but I don't mind taking other people's teams and having a go with them, but I don't want to run them identically the same. Like, you want to have a little bit of variation, but your own kind of spin on it, I guess. And I like to have a bit of fun, and obviously like landing a Fire Blast is fun. But anyway, it's enough of me waffling on. We'll just get into it now. So obviously throwing this Thunder Punch against the Lapras, and a few of the Laprases actually that I've been seeing, they're getting less and less of them being Shadow, and more and more of them are having Water going on now as well. I think this one's Ice Shard, but there's been quite a few Water Gun ones lying around. I think that is definitely probably the way to go. Not that I want to see the Water Gun, I want the Ice Shard because of my AWAC. But yeah, so then you got Pidgeotto. I've got 2 shields. I'm pretty comfortable here. I'm gonna throw the Hyper Fang. Obviously arguments for the Crunch, maybe for the defense drop. But they switch out anyway. In comes Nidoqueen, throwing the Crunch home for the defensive drop, which I get, which is nice. Switching my AWAC, and they did not power up to an F power, so I'm not shielding. Knowing that was just an Ice Fang, and I think I am gonna shield now just cause. And then I'm gonna farm it all the way down, and then you know what's coming up. This is why you've got the Fire Blast. Pidgeot comes in, probably thinking that's sad. No, it's not. So that was GG. So ARAT into Mew. I mean, I had so many good leads. Leading ARAT is ridiculous. So he's switching Pyroth, which actually is quite good against this team. I'm going to commit to the farm down. and it's very, very close. Somewhat questionable maybe, but I get there. I've got 1 HP. I'm going to throw off my charge move. Unfortunately, the Mew did sneak the Shadow Claw, so I can't get my second punch off. But annoying, even more annoying, they didn't shield, because you sort of think, oh, if I land a Shadow Ball there, it's quite a big GG. But it doesn't really matter. I've now lined up my Earwax Wheel and my Champ, so shielded up, hit the Rock Slide, and yeah, they'll like that. Fuck it. Hawk-chan, what you got for me? Nidoqueen into a Rato. As I was just saying about some good leads, this isn't that good of a lead, obviously. And then the lag doesn't help, you lose count. You're just like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know what they're going to throw, I'm just not a shield. It's an Earth Power. Fucked it. But then they insta-swap into Dugong, and as I insta-swap as well into Hypno. Isn't actually a great matchup for Shadow Hypno, because you'll lose in the zeros. I'm not really sure about the rest of the shielding scenarios, but I just don't shield Hypno very often, because he's a tanky boy. And yeah, I've taken the shield off the Dugong already, so I sort of feel like that's the job done. The Hypno do get a couple of confusions extra in there for a bit more chip damage. Going to come with the AWAC now, because I've got shield advantage. This is fine, like the Fire Spin's obviously doing neutral. Shield at what I'm hoping is a Water Pulse, but they obviously being dirty and throw the Icy Wind, just because I'd probably do the same. But if I didn't shield there and it was an Icy Wind, then it wouldn't be very good for them. But anyway, so I've charged up quite a bit of energy now on Ewak, coming with the A-Rat, getting a crunch off, getting another crunch off. They are greedy. And they commit to farming me down, which is clever by them. Shadow Surf coming in off a Lapras does hurt. They swap out into Nidoqueen. They shield the first Shadow Bone, which is debatable, because if I got the defensive drop on this, it would have KO'd. But now I can almost farm down. But to be fair, I nearly didn't shield that just because I know the Lapras is loaded. Annoyingly, they overtap as they come in. So if I'd have had a Bone Club there, I win. So yeah, there will be a couple of instances where it's like, oh, if I had Bone Club, I win. 3-2. My first set trying this team. I only did three sets using this team previous to it. I was using a couple of lines that like guys in my faction gym division recommended. So yeah, I wasn't doing too bad. I had a Pidgeot double fighter. I was using Shadow Machoke because I don't have a Shadow Machamp, because I powered it up to Ultra League and then transferred my other one by accident because of a divvy, and Primeape, and then the other one was Mew, and then double Alolan with a Muck and a Grimer in the back. And yeah, they were both fun teams. So anyway, you saw obviously I just got Zap Cannon there, but that was genuinely calculated. Like, I no shielded because I was like, if they Zap Cannon me, I'm gonna farm this down with AWAC, because AWAC with energy and shields up does not care. Did consider Fire Blast in here just for the shits and giggles to see what happened. And it would have been really fun if I had landed it. But I bottled it, throw the Shadow Bone. Probably the safer option anyway. swap out into AWAC. I've got loads of energy on the AWAC. Can soak up this energy. Back comes the Poliwrath. Throw in the Crunch. Now obviously they're not going to shield that, which is fine. And they are over farming. They land their Dynamo Punch, obviously I'm never shielding that. Okay, I'm going to instantly throw the Shadow Bone, force their last shield. They have got a Scald ready. Got the defensive drop. That's fine. I'm going to over farm just a little bit, just in case. Just so I can deal with the Lapras. Shadow Bone lands as well. In comes Lapras. And yeah, GG. Yeah, I mean, don't know about that Shadow Ball and Bone Club would, well, no, it would work, but I was just thinking like whether I should use the Shadow Ball and Bone Club and keep my Shadow Bone and Fire Blast just because. Don't really, like, there's not too much baiting needed with Shadow Bone because you get it on 5 and 4. Obviously, there's definitely some matchups where it would have been clutch, but at the same time, like the Shadow Ball damage would have been clutch as well. So, I don't know. But I think maybe because of the Pidgeots, the Fire Blast is just a lot more fun. You're not getting walled too much by the normal types. Okay. AWAC versus the Gong of the Dew and the Shadow Bone. So this is obviously going to be an Icy Wind. Oh no, of course not. To be fair, I don't think I was counting that very well. But maybe I was just thinking at the time, either way, like I'm just going to tank it, save a shield. So Lapras versus AWAC, got the defensive drop, which you love to see, which I do get quite a bit, to be fair. I mean, and obviously Crunch and Shadow Bone both with the defense drop opportunities can and does flip a few matchups, like, so come in clutch. And definitely get to the cooking anything. So undercharge that so I can get a little bit of extra farm to do. They bring in the Dugong, which was a poor decision. Now this is clutch because they handed me the game there. So I throw mid Gust, get the Crunch off, and one more quick attack away. I swap out into the AWAC. They have to throw, and they do, which is happy days for me. And then I get to the Crunch mid Gust again because I need one more quick attack. So yeah, if they had not have come in with the Dugong there and handed me the rest of that farm, they probably would have won that. But that was a good game there. You're right into Hypno, you friggin' love to see it. They swap into K9. I go into Hypno. I love Kanto Ninetales. I love my Shadow, and I love Overheat. I am friggin' shielding this. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Yeah, I mean, if they landed that, it wouldn't have been pretty, but to be fair, I was never not shielding that. So what am I on now? So 29, 30 in ELO. Been on a pretty good run on this set. This is the fourth set of the day. 1:39 AM. Right into Sandslash. Not amazing, but not terrible. They get one through. I should have probably thrown. I can't remember, one more was it? But anyway, swap out into Hypno. I know this is a blizzard, so I'm just going to shield, because why would you farm up that much? So shield the blizzard, which is clutch. They farm up extra and then they switch out into the Alolan Muck, which allows me to get quite a bit of energy on my Hypno, which is what you want. So I'm getting 2 punches off on this A-Muck, and I know that they've got a loaded A-Slash in the back, but obviously they don't know I've got an A-Whack, so the fact that I've got a Marowak that I'm hoping I can eventually align up onto it. So in comes the Raticate, this is fine. And they acid spray me, which is hilarious. I managed to quick attack them down. I'm going to insta swap because obviously I've been. Oh, this is not good for them. I'm going to no shield because I can survive a rock slide anyway. Yeah, and I'm going to get 2 shadow bones. They can't counter me down that quickly because obviously resisted. Even though I feel like Shadow Machamp still chunks with his counters against like some of its ghost types, but just not enough. And then a Rat HYPE Fang for the win. You love to see it. A dark normal type destroying the fighting type. So A-Rat into A-Whack, great lead again. They swap into their own A-Rat. Now this, I remember this game. So I messed this up so badly. So obviously I've stayed in just because I don't have it. I don't have an answer to the Alolan Raticate. I sneak and move in there, laughing down the head on energy. Both getting HYPE Fangs off. How does that happen? How has that happened? How did I? So I'm like, oh, this is a crunch. How the fuck did he get to 2 HYPE Fangs there? What am I missing? I don't get it. I just did that, and that just proper, that blew me for a bit, that did, because I was just like, what? Like, yeah, my head went a bit. And to be fair, he probably would have had me on team comp anyway. I have to go for the Fire Blast, just, hit and hope, doesn't land. And obviously I'm going to play it out. But yeah, I mean, I know this was at 1:45 in the morning and I should have been in bed asleep. But maybe I just missed. I must have missed. Or he snuck, or I don't know. Because like, see, I don't know. I'm so confused. But whatever. Like I said, he probably had me on team comp anyway, but it was a bit frustrating. So that was a 4-1. Coulda, woulda, shoulda been a 5-0 maybe, who knows. So I'm 29.50 odd, last set of the day. A-Whack into Hypno, love it. They swap in their Lickitung, so obviously the issue here is I don't really have an answer for it in the back, so got to chip at it first. And so I'll probably play half these matchups wrong, just because like I said, this is the first time using this team, and half the time I'm just like playing on feel. I don't really research much. Just open the game up and tap away. So I plan to just confuse this down, come out with loads of energy and as little health as possible, but they recognise that, so they swap into their own Hypno, get a nice chunk of lag. That then allows them to sneak in, I don't know how many confusions. I want to deny there, or I think I do, but after the Raticate, who knows. So I'm going to let this go. So obviously that takes me out, which is fine. I'm gonna come in with AWAC, shield, and just farm it down. Come out with a load of energy. See what he's got in the back. So he brings back in the Licky, and he's got an Alolan Grimer in the back. So it isn't great for me, to be fair. But he no shields the Hyper Fang, which is pretty sweet. Obviously thought I might have baited the first one, but I did bait the second one, and he's got 2 shields, so like probably almost definitely should have just invested his shields. I don't know, I've got a Fire Blast, but they don't know that. I just wanted to give me a wink on it, goddammit. But luckily the Shadowbone KOs, which is nice, and then I'm able to Fire Spin down the Lickitung because he's got no charge moves that do any damage to me, and he can't lick me down in time. So I'm 1-0. Yeah, surrenders. So what is it? 29.51. Last set of the day, and 1-0. So Raging Tempest, what you got for me, lad? Hypno, love it. Here at into Hypno. Crazy bastard staying in. I mean, I'm just farming and farming and farming. So he's thrown 7 confusions now. So I'm like, right, okay, maybe this guy's got Focus Blast. He's got 8 because he snuck one, but he's gonna have to shield. Just can't let all that energy go. So obviously I'm shielding because I do not want to see a Focus Blast. Swaps out into Kante Ninetales. I swap into my AWAC because it's the safest option. Obviously resisting the fire. Shields up the Shadowbone, which is fine. So let's go to Psyshock, which obviously still chunks because of the shadow on the Ninetales. I choose to shield up this to maintain switch, because I need to make sure I've got my Alolan Rat onto that Hypno, and I don't really know what he's got in the back. I thought I was going to be able to Fire Spin down, which I think I would have, but he recognised that, and because his switch was up, he switched out into his Hypno, which is very clever. Here I was just hoping he didn't have enough energy for a Focus Blast, because I definitely couldn't remember how much energy he did have. Come in, farm down with the Hypno, so preserve some energy on the Raticate, and then he's got a Shadow Slowbro in the back. Spicy motherfucker. And I appreciate it, because this is a GG. I mean, he does make a fantastic catch there. You love it. But yeah, he's got no hope in hell there. Lucky for me. So yeah, I mean, I started the day off on like 28.50, so I'm been pretty happy with this day. And the few days before, like I said earlier, I was like 2600. So here's this Water Gun Lapras, and here's the lack of Shadow. And I just need to actually come up with a way of playing it, because I play it differently every single time. So I've chunked on it first and then taken a move myself, and then I've swapped out to the Hypno. But then they bring out a Wigglytuff. They also managed to sneak in a Charm, because who can deny charms? Oh, I can deny charm. There you go. Denied one. Take both his shields, which is awesome. because obviously A-Rock now can come in. Don't need to worry about any of the charge moves off this bad boy. Sorry wiggly stuff, but you're pure energy for me now, mate. And yeah, this game looks pretty good. So they bring in a Hypno, which I was just amazed at. I also don't know why I'm not throwing Fire Blast, because like, yeah, I've got 2 shields and Fire Blast would have been a lot more fun. But you know, being sensible, you know, going for my legend set run here. So they bring back in the Lapras, they throw the Surf, which is fine, and I'm going to throw the Crunch. I know that they're not at another Surf yet, but I know that I'm going to get to a Crunch before Hypno gets to his move, so that was pretty A-okay there. And they've Rage Quit. Yeah, I think force close the game or something there because the game just stopped. So another legend on the go. A-Rat into Snorlax is not great because obviously I need to watch out for that superpower. So getting the Crunch off. And they are over farming to death. I do try and catch a superpower, fail miserably. They obviously knew I was going to try and catch. Swapped into the Hypno. They're bringing in A-Whack. This ain't too bad because I had that little tiny bit of energy, and just the Shadow is just oppressive with the confusions. Get back-to-back Thunder Punches, and I manage to deny the Fire Spin, so I'm safe to shield up here and win switch. But obviously they've still got a shield, so this isn't over yet. So they bring back in the Snorlax, and they're going to fire off a Body Slam. Shouldn't KO me. And I do have a move ready, so get rid of that with my Thunder Punch. Am I going to take the shield? Nope. So they swap out with like a couple of HP. In comes a Machamp. I have the Shadow variety. This is going to be tight. I don't have the shield, and they do. Sort of Bone Club could have come in handy again. They shield up here. They're trying to farm me down. They can't. But then they probably thought I had Bone Club. So come with a Hypno. Simultaneous KO. He comes back over the Snorlax. Thank God this isn't fucking Shadow. Because if it was Shadow, it would have KO'd. Whew. I was literally like, you bastard. You could, trying to gatekeep. Come on, let me win. But nah, it's always better when you're in the wins and that. Yeah, that was close. So another legend champion, Nicole. I'm 4-0. This is for legend. Another Lapras. This time it's Ice Shard. And again, I'm probably going to play it differently because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. So they throw Surf, beating the Skull Bash. If they'd thrown a Skull Bash there, like, I'd have been screwed straight away. So I don't know why I'm building up so much energy. I get the defensive drop, I swap out, so I've got energy on my A-Rat. They throw the Surf, doesn't do too much. Hypno, in comes an Alolan Raticate. And I'm thinking, oh shit. So I'm going to get off the Thunder Punch. Obviously they're not going to shield, which is fine. They throw just before I get to my next Thunder Punch. I did debate whether I should be shielding, but felt like they had quite a lot of loaded energy, so it would have been pointless. I'll let them Raticate to come back in. Throw a crunch, which debatable, but I feel like they're out of move after that snarl. They no shield, so brilliant counting from them. I no shield because I need to make sure that I've got shield for AWAC. But then at the same time, if I shield there, maybe I'm not in a terrible position. So Lapras comes in. Got a shield up the surf. I'm going to farm as much as I can, I think. Obviously I snuck one in there as well. I can't sneak again, which is very annoying. Bone Club would have been handy here. The shield, I get the defensive drop, sneak in. Gonna have to shield again. Out comes a Hypno. So Shadow Bones galore. Can I do it? I don't think I can. So annoying. And if I had Bone Club again, probably get there. But yeah, I think if I'd have shielded my Raticate, I think I win that. So it's just a 4-1. So it would have been a hell of a run going 3-2, 4-1, 5-0 for Legend, but instead I got 3-2, 4-1, 4-1. Both sets the opportunity to go 5-0. Both times failing at the final hurdle, and ended up on 29.92. But yeah, so hopefully Legend tomorrow. But yeah, nice one for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. See you in the next one.